Favorite Loathing. Welcome to Beer and Loathing's Chug, a lightning-fast recap of the news you may or may not have read that pissed you off last week. We revisit it again to get you pissed off once more so you can get over it and move on to the shit you need to be pissed off about this week. Let's dive right into the headlines. According to a study presented in Adweek, 74% of beer drinkers consult their mobile phone at the shelf before buying. The study also found that 80% would admit to buying macro instead of craft if they couldn't find something that tickled their fancy, which led the remaining 20% to dive into a lecture about distribution inequality and adjuncts. Sales numbers show that Guinness's long-time popular stout is declining in sales volume. Rumor has it Guinness is now just going to start turning that shit green, release it only for St. Paddy's Day, and probably turn it into an IPA. You know, to complement their other IPA. Meanwhile, in Georgia, nearly 80,000, yes, that's 8 with 5 zeros, thousand beers were stolen from Sweetwater Brewery in Atlanta. 2 trailers containing 3,271 cases were stolen from the warehouse. Just poof, they went away. Police are reported looking for a giant goddamn rager of a party in Atlanta. AHA members voted for their favorite beers, and to no one's surprise, hops ruled the top slots, with IPA and double IPA categories representing nearly 1/3 of the beers on the list. Meanwhile, a new secret society of beer snobs is congregating in a secret underground bunker and circle jerking over a pile of empty supplication bottles. Finally, Colorado media outlets reported that Anheuser-Busch influence was a major reason in 14 breweries leaving the Colorado Brewers Guild. The newly emancipated breweries have now formed their own guild, Colorado Craft Beer. But despite the implications of the guild splitting, this really just shows that Budweiser are merely a bunch of old dudes trying to get into a cool kids party. And now let's go to Matt Dog 2020 from Beer and Loathing with the Beer Beat and find out what the fuck is going on in Denver. Matt, what's up, dude?
Brexit. You know what it's about?
Matt?
It's about fucking beer.
I think
Belgian
the satellite might be...
Fucking
Can you,
Esther.
I don't know, maybe turn the phone a little...
Old beer.
Alright, well, that is your weekly recap. This week's Chug is brought to you by Anderson Valley Hop Ottin IPA. Oh my god. Come back next week to find out what pissed you off last week. Damn it.